Dobro jutro, good morning, and welcome to the town of Konjic. So we're a little bit south of Sarajevo, and today I'm on a tour exploring and understanding more of the Yugoslavian history here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We'll be visiting the nuclear bunker of Tito. We're going to check out the Siege tunnels in Sarajevo, and hopefully we're going to finish this tour together, learning a little bit more and understanding a little bit more about Bosnia and Herzegovina's more recent Yugoslavian history.
Okay. So yeah, that's all. Now you can enjoy the bridge, but if you have any questions...
Hello? Hello? Hey buddy? Oi. Every tour I go on in Bosnia, there's like a cute dog, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a new street dog.
Yeah.
He basically came from somewhere yesterday.
Okay, so it's a new dog from yesterday.
Yeah. But he's really friendly.
Yeah. So just a heads up, before you go to Tito's bunker, you actually just need to check in and get like an authorization. So that's just what we've done here in this little agency, which our drivers helped us to do. And now we're going to go head off to Tito's nuclear bunker. And there's also cute dogs everywhere in Bosnia, by the way. So behind me we have the nuclear bunker built for Josip Tito. And this place was built in complete secrecy and took almost 30 years to be built. And it was pretty much secret to everybody, except to Tito and a couple of his closest allies. And the really interesting thing about this place is that it was pretty much built in an unassuming, ordinary looking house behind me.
Top secret of ex-Yugoslavia. The bunker built to keep safe political and military elite, up to 350 most important people to be kept safe here in the hermetically closed facility for next 6 months in case of nuclear explosion. Please enter the kitchen block and
So also since 2010, they've actually had a permanent art installation in this bunker, which has made it a lot more popular and known internationally as a result. So basically, art is the only addition that's been made to this bunker since it was created. The rest is all original.
the tank with 170 cubic meters, you may climb in if you want. Yes, it's perfectly safe, though the water inside is no longer clean. No need to have it filtered. Communication room to establish the separate independent connection to each and every of these underground facilities placed throughout ex-Yugoslavia. Next time, Serbo-Croatian language. The message would be destroyed immediately after decoded, and the fact is it would be brought to the protocol officer, who would bring it to the Tito, chief commander, H quarter, to make a decision what would be the next move of Yugoslavia being in the war with a country owning a nuclear weapon. Here in this table, make a decision what would be the next move of Yugoslavia being in the war with a country owning a nuclear weapon. In less than an hour and a half, all of the chief commanders of the republics and presidents of republics will be placed right here in the most important place to hide in case of nuclear, and the safest place with the all life supply needs.
So we're exploring some ski jumps from the 1984 Winter Olympics here in Bosnia. There is a ski lift which is still functioning. Today it's not in operation though, because we have some lightning and thunder. But we're gonna give this a bit of a walk and check it out. And hopefully I can show you guys how this abandoned ski jump from the 1984 Winter Olympics looks like up close. A little bit of thunder and lightning to my right, but to my left, beautiful blue skies. And of course the ski jumps up ahead, which are no longer functional. They're kind of just abandoned, overgrown, and have a little bit of graffiti. This is too overgrown.
Oh.
Wow, so there, the stairs stop. Maybe for you, you're gonna get stung by some plant.
That side there, it's up to you.
I'll go this way.
Oh, no,
It's very overgrown, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay. So we will go together.
All the time, of course.
God.
Should we go here?
Na desno.
Short cut.
Yeah. Whew. That those storms are coming. All right. Let's go this way.
Hey, we can do like this. Put your leg here. No problem.
Okay. Voila.
Molim. Now you can help me. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, it's so steep.
Yeah, it's a good workout. You're gonna stay young. Oh, beautiful. This is great. You can imagine this during winter with the snow, how quickly you would go.
You know.
So it started raining a little bit more, so it's getting a little slippery, so you got to take extra care coming down here. But crawling up to the top of this ski jump was so cool.
He's there.
So we're about to check out the Sarajevo Siege Tunnels, just on the outskirts of town, built under the airport actually, which was under the control of the UN and NATO during the Siege of Sarajevo, so only they were allowed to use it. So just about to enter the Tunnel of Hope, which is the tunnel used during the Siege of Sarajevo. The tunnel took 4 months to 4 days to be dug out, and it was finished in 1993, and it's 800 meters long.
So this was waiting room. I call it. When we come here and we want to use tunnel, we have to first come here, you know. And this room sometimes was, well, you know, always was full, crowded with people, you know, civilians, soldiers, dead people, wounded people, people with some stuff. People come here to buy something, you know. And I remember when I was wounded, waiting to go to Sarajevo, I was right here in this place for hours waiting to go to Sarajevo, you know, at that time. But first year we did not have weapons, so we had to or capture, or if you know some of Bosnian Serb soldiers who is willing to sell rifles, you talk with him, you know, he's your friend, you call him, hey, can you do something? He said, okay, I can sell you a few rifles, you know. But also we had skillful locksmiths. They made this for us. Sometimes it was more dangerous than enemy soldiers. It could explode in your hands.
Being inside here really gives you a sense of the urgency of the situation during the war, and It was actually not that long ago, which is the crazy thing for us to be aware of. You know, but it's been crudely put together quickly, but it worked. And the thing with this tunnel is that it's actually built under the airport, and the airport was under the control of the UN and NATO. So this was like a no-go zone for anyone to be attacking the area. So it's the safest area to get from one little village to another on the other side of the airport. So that's where they were moving supplies and ammunition, weaponry, medicine to get to the soldiers. So you can actually still see some of the shrapnel damage from mortars and impact from missiles from the war still in these apartment blocks just above us. I asked the tour guide as to why these are still here and haven't been repaired, and basically he said it really comes down to a matter of finances. There just wasn't the money around to be able to fix it. So we were on the mountain of Trebevic, which is one of the many mountains overlooking the gorgeous city of Sarajevo. And right now we've got a fair bit of cloud cover because of the storms that we've had today, but there is a little bit of sunset light coming in through there in the distance. And the air is so fresh and clean up here. I really love it. And next we're going to check out a abandoned bobsled track. So this bobsled track was used in the 1984 Winter Olympics here in Sarajevo, and since then has kind of become dilapidated and abandoned. Now it's just a popular place for locals and tourists who like to hang out, and also by law, our tour guide was telling us, you can actually do graffiti. So there's a lot of art there as well. So we're going to check that out next. So you can also take the cable car up here. One way it costs 15 marks. And then return I believe is 20 marks. What a place. Zdravo. So you got some mountain bikers, which looks like they're about to go downhill. Zdravo. You're going downhill? Nice. How long does it take you to finish the track? Kolko minut?
2 kilometers.
2 kilometers, okay. So it takes these guys about 10 minutes downhill to do 2 kilometers on this abandoned bobsleigh track. Good luck. Ciao. So just exploring this destroyed restaurant, or what used to be a restaurant. So I've just been told that this building, which we're exploring for the first time now, was used as a command center for the Bosnian Serb army in the most recent war, and it was actually bombed by NATO, and it's just kind of stayed like this since. You can see some shrapnel holes as well.
The restaurants, like government run restaurants for the war.
There is a beautiful view of Sarajevo below. So we're just exploring the Jewish cemetery of Sarajevo as well, and it is actually the second largest Jewish cemetery in Europe, and the first one being in Prague. So we're at the Yellow Bastion, and this was originally built by the Ottomans, and it was used as a defense point against the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So this bastion was destroyed and rebuilt many times, and today it overlooks the city of Sarajevo, the beautiful view, and it also overlooks the cemetery below. And this is a cemetery for the Bosnians which fought and died in the most recent war. It's known as the Martyrs Cemetery.